Dickinson Hospital, and I am joined by Chief Development Officer Diane Duquette, and we are talking about the brand new Comprehensive Breast Center. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming. We're so pleased.
So first off, let's talk about this Comprehensive Breast Center. How much planning has gone into this, and when is it going to be open for the public?
We've been thinking about this for quite some time and started officially planning it about a year ago. What we do is we look at what are the most pressing needs in our community. And unfortunately in our area, cancer is the #1 killer. So we've built out the Mass General Cancer Center at Cooley Dickinson Hospital, which provides a really unique experience that's not commonly found in a community hospital. And then from there, the next logical thing was to look at our breast center. Unfortunately, Hampshire County has the highest incidence of breast cancer in all of Massachusetts. So when we look at that, we know that we need to do something to address that for the women and the men in our community who have cancer.
So what is the sole purpose, and why is it so important for a comprehensive breast center to be established?
Simply, our sole purpose is to save lives. People are diagnosed with cancer. The sooner that we diagnose them, the sooner that we get them treated, the more likely that they're going to have a positive outcome. So we have some amazing technology. We have 3D technology that's really some of the best there is available. And we have fantastic staff. But by pulling and consolidating all the services that are for breast center, from the navigation to the diagnosis to the follow-up, ultrasound, biopsy, all the different pieces, and putting that all together and adding some new services, that means that we can best serve our patients and our community.
So is there a demonstrated need for this facility in our area?
Absolutely. The Massachusetts Cancer Registry takes a look at how many cancers there are in our community, and breast cancer is the highest in Hampshire County as an incident rate. Roughly half of the patients that we serve here at Cooley Dickinson are treated for breast cancer. It affects both men and women. So we need a cancer center and a breast center that allows for the diagnosis of both men and women in a place that provides privacy and dignity for both. And that's comprehensive and provides all the care from the early detection through to navigation to get you where you need to go.
So what are some of the procedures, screenings, and treatments that will be available through the breast center?
So you would have your mammography, your routine mammography. You would have ultrasound. You have stereotactic diagnosis there. There's wire localization, which is something that is put in through the breast center and is a procedure that happens before you go into surgery. We've also collated bone density because many people need both of those services, and it's convenient to be together. Some of the new services that we haven't had before is that we'll have some exam rooms so that our surgeons can come and meet with the patients there. So instead of having our patients having to go from one place to another, and we are now bringing all the services to the patient.
That's so great. Making it much easier for them, because obviously having cancer and having to go through a time like this is very difficult.
Right.
Regardless if you're going to one place or 10 places, this doesn't just affect the patient, it affects the entire family. So being able to consolidate all of this into one spot is so great for the patient.
And the other piece, as you say, that this is a difficult journey at times, is we're adding a new navigation system, and we'll have somebody there as a patient navigator.
Wow.
So that's probably some of the most overwhelming piece. If you get a diagnosis, it's, well, now what do I do? So to have somebody who can hold your hand and say, this is what you need to do, I'm going to help you with your appointments, I'm going to help you figure out the next steps, and make it so that it's not so bewildering and you can figure out what to do, will really be value added.
And I think it's great to make people realize that they're not alone in this situation. They have their families, they have their friends and everything, but here at Cooley Dickinson Hospital, you guys are really able to make sure that they feel special and that they know that they're not alone in this journey.
Well, I think you've hit on the hallmark of what we offer. Is because of our connection to Mass General, we have access to really the most outstanding care in the world. But here at Cooley Dickinson, you also have a very personalized care, and people that are going to work with you in a high-touch way to make sure that we've individualized your care with compassion for what your needs are.
Absolutely. So lastly, obviously this is taking a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of energy, and a lot of money. Who do we have to thank for this new facility?
Well, we've been planning towards this, and we are starting to raise money. I would like to thank the Cooley Dickinson Hospital Auxiliary. They've been extremely generous over the time and gave us $100,000 to kickstart this. We recently held our golf tournament, and a lot of the people in our business community came forward and raised about $90,000 to help support this. And we have a core group of volunteers that's out raising money. So we are just at the early stages of financing this. We'll be raising money through next June.
So what are some of the ways that the community can get involved to make this center possible?
Well, we really need your financial support because this is not something that insurance pays for. So we need to figure out a way to pay for this. And so we welcome, if you're interested in supporting us, please give us a call or come to our website and let us know.
Diane, thank you so much for having us. And for more information about the Comprehensive Breast Center, you can visit them online at cooley-dickinson.org.